Zentralbanken, also in England und in Holland. Sie haben verschiedene Szenarien gemacht. Wie sieht das aus vielleicht für die IMF?
Well, first of all, I think that it's quite clear that President Trump has been working to do away with very important environmental regulations and laws that have been protecting the health of Americans for decades. So he did not put the truth on the table here today. Second of all, I think that President Trump clearly is living on a different planet because he seems to think that the well-being of Americans can continue without taking into account the planetary boundaries, without looking at climate change and the risks that it is posing to the United States and around the world.
Auch hier in der Schweiz und weltweit.
Well, I heard a lot of applause in the room, which I found rather dismaying, and I will monitor to see if there are companies who come out today and say, that's just not the way we need to go. We have, this is the old world economy. We are building the current and the next world economy, which is 100% renewable economy that's moving forward to tackle climate change. So I haven't heard enough of that yet here at the WEF. I've heard continued statements about 2050 climate neutrality, but until I see, for example, the banks who, since Paris, the bankers who come here have invested $1.4 trillion in fossil fuel, then I think we've got a problem here. So I think that many of the elected officials on the national level right now, I don't see a lot of evidence that they really get it, that they get the type of transformational change that we need to see. I see it more in the cities and the mayors. I see it more in governors around the world, and of course in people who are showing up as they never have before. But the leaders, the national leaders, they need to catch up.